good morning or evening, friends. Hope everybody's doing just fine. Whew, it's been crazy out there, man. It's a cold world out there, crazy. Hope everybody's doing all right, though. Hope you guys are managing and keeping in good spirits, keeping yourself safe, keeping yourself in perfect peace. Keep your mind stayed on the right things, and you get there, man. You got this. Um, I am spending my week at home. We're going on a week and off a week, so I decided I'd play a little bit. And since I decided I was going to do that, it's actually really late tonight, but I decided I was going to play a little bit of Mortal Kombat just to get some of the dailies out of the way. And it brought up this interesting point. And that interesting point that I want to talk to you guys about today is simply titled, They Always. I don't know if you watch a lot of video games, but depending on, no matter which video game you're watching, you can always find somebody where they say, they always do this, they always do that, all you know how to do is throw, all you know how to do is sweep, we play in Madden, all you know how to do is throw that long bomb, all you know how to do is run the ball, all you know how to do. I will forever contend that if your opponent only knows how to do one thing, you should be beating them. Or, if your opponent falls victim to what I like to call, they always, you should be beating them. Figure out what they always do and how to beat that. That is how you get better at whatever it is you're trying to do. And not just in video games, just in life. If you're playing basketball and they always go to their right, well, they can only shoot to their right. Guard them to the left. Make it difficult on them. That kind of thing. Now, I bring that up in terms of this match because I'm playing against this guy, and what I've noticed is, I don't know if I've noticed it just yet, in regards to the actual gameplay, but I pick up on it, and you'll kind of see when I pick up on it because I start trying to punish it more often. This guy falls victim to the they always mentality. And the reason I say that is because he always does some type of wake up, particularly roll. So once I catch on what he's doing, because for better or for worse, I'm a pretty heavy pressure kind of player. I like to kind of make sure you wake up into something. I like to kind of make sure I'm always there. I'm always trying to keep up with where the opponent is so I can try to deal damage, or at least make them panic, because their panic fuels me. So, little spacing trick. And as you see, he went for the roll. I went for the grab, didn't get it. Went for the roll again. Now, you may not be able to hear it 100%, but what I noticed while I was playing the game was, even on times when he didn't have the meter, he's still mashing out that roll. Like, he is using every bit of the defensive meter in Mortal Kombat is a very good tool if used properly. If you always use it, you're going to run into an opponent who's eventually going to try to alter how they play around it. Particularly if you always use one thing. And one of the things that I noticed about this particular opponent is he doesn't use it for wake up. Like, he doesn't use it for the get up attack. He will either use it for the breakaway, or he will use it for the roll. Every time. So, right now I'm not able to do too much with it because I haven't got a good knockdown yet. He is actually playing much better. I also have seen that, listen, I know that's a fatal blow, or not a fatal blow, I know that's a crushing blow. And because I know it's a crushing blow, my goal was to never let you hit those two overheads. You might hit me with a low, but those two overheads I don't want you to ever get. So he's got the roll, I'm starting to pick up on it. Didn't get it that time. But the one before that I got to throw off. Backed him off. That was just fun. That was just fun. Came in with that kick and it was just like, bow, boy! You didn't really want it. Steal my round. I don't know if I've been abusing it just yet. I think I've started abusing it this round.
Final round. Fight.
Where I'm just looking for it. And what I end up doing is I just sell out on it. I know what he wants. And because I know what he wants, I try to space it. Keep pressure on him to make him think he's got no choice. To make him think I'm coming in no matter what. And to encourage him to use that rollout. Why? Because he always used that rollout, man. That's all you know how to do, use that rollout. I don't know if that's all he knows how to do, but I know he wants it. So I back him in the corner. I haven't sold out on it just yet. It's coming though, I promise you. I hope. Hope this is the match where it comes. Yeah, ain't no teleports, boy. Ain't no that sucks. He always did that too. Every time he did that knee, he went straight into the little storm cell or whatever that's called. Every single time he did that knee. And it got me frustrated because I would try to punish the knee and he would go straight into the storm cell and I'd get hit. Every single time. And finally I was just like, just block it all. Just stop. Stop trying to play smarter and just block it. And I think he did another attack right after the knee too. Like I think he did maybe 2 storm cells or something like that. Oh no, uppercut. I think it was uppercut. I think it was knee, storm cell, uppercut. I really hope the name of that move is storm cell. Otherwise, sorry to all Raiden players. I want to play Raiden. I really do. Alright, so there's a lot of jumping. There's a jump and there's the roll. So now it's time to sell out. Because he's gotten the game off me, right? So if he's gotten the game off me, this is for the basically loser's bracket. Or to get out of the tournament. So I can't let him win. Roll. I was ready for it. And my goal here is to put him in the corner. Because again, I like pressure. And I know that if he's in the corner, he's either going to try to jump, throw, or roll his way out of the corner. See? There it goes again. Knee into storm cell. Messed it up that time. Now I'm in big trouble. I was trying to scare him. Didn't work though. Yeah! Get him. I knew that I should have known that was going to be an amplified. I should have known it. I just didn't. I wasn't thinking straight, I guess. Alright, so we come in. I think this is when things start to change. Right there. So as you see, I got the knockdown, and I immediately decided I'm going to go for the throw no matter what. And it actually benefits me, and I'll show you why in a second. Backing him up. Got my grab. Didn't get it at the right spacing, so I didn't get it. But I'm going for the grab every time. Every single time. Until he's out of defensive meter. Once he's out of defensive meter, I know I can go ham. Because that's what he wants to do, and he can't. Now, what I did notice there was he wasn't woofing on the buttons quite as much, though. Knockdown. Back him up. Put him back in the corner, because again, he wants out, so he's going to have to roll out. Or jump out, or throw out, or something. But he's going to have to try to force his way out of the corner. Because I know that's not where he wants to be. Back up and throw. Coming in, getting a good knockdown. Trying to control space a little bit. Ah, that's game. Ah, nope. Just block it all, baby. Just block it all. So, that's one example. Let me show you another in 1 sec. Okay, I think I got this right. This is another example of the they always mentality. And it's really just a lot of watching what your opponent does. Like, this is the point of playing a fighting game. I don't remember who it was, but I read something one day where they were basically saying it's like chess. A lot of fighting games is not chess, but the neutral game absolutely is. Kind of guessing what your opponent's going to do and when they're going to do it. You really need to be watching your opponent and trying to see what they're going to do before they do it. Putting your opponent in certain positions, and once you have them in that position, you can start to make moves based off that. Like, I can start to predict what my opponent's going to do just knowing where they are on the screen, what state they're in, that kind of thing. For example, he's down, he's going to try to do a wake up, or he's going to try to get up and block. I've noticed that this guy jumped straight up and did kick. That lets me know that he is doing up and 3, I think. Up 3. Or down 3. No, up 3. It's got to be up 3 because he jumped in the air. So he's trying to do wake up. He just didn't get it because he didn't have any meter. He is also finishing out all of his strings. Every single one of his strings. And another thing, he's jumping. He's jumping a whole lot. Look at this man and his jumps. Yeah, put him in the corner. I'm coming around the corner. So because I know he's jumping, I started looking for the air. Man, if that had killed, that would have been great. I was trying to dash up and get that uppercut, but it didn't work. So this guy does a lot of jumping. And what we're going to do is modify the gameplay around his jumping. That's the plan. We're going to modify our gameplay around his jumping. He also does a very simple thing that you get with a lot of characters who have pretty decent projectiles. You get people who will, once they get it full screen, they just want to throw. And Shang Tsung, in Shapeshifter training, or whatever this is called, can't remember exactly what this variation is called, but in this variation, Shang Tsung has one of the best anti-zoning techniques in the game, and that's that smoke transition. Woke up move right there. And he's not going for the wake up uppercut, he's going for the one that's safe. So he's jumping, and as you see, my goal is now just not let him jump. Take out his projectiles, and then take out the air. So now I've limited his game style dramatically. A lot of stuff he wants to do, he can't do because I'm guarding it. Well, I didn't that time. But if you guard the sky and guard the projectiles, all of a sudden he has to play differently. Can I steal this? Could have right there if I was smart. Could have right there if I was smart. Could have right there if I was smart. What am I doing? Oh, that's smart too, though. Now, the reason I said that was smart, just a simple play. I did the thing, the Ermac lift, and I amplified it to allow me to get more damage. But the damage comes from a bounce, and he had the option to break away out of it. Once he broke away out of it, he lost that meter, so now he comes into this next round with no defensive meter. And I stole all that because the fatal blow takes away his the lag. The fatal blow takes away his armor for the breakaway. I remember this now. Look at this. Would you look at this? Once again, woke up with buttons. He has defensive meter, and he's going to get every single drop out of it. I'm really bad with my defensive meter, though. I think the only time I ever really use it is for breakaways, which is probably not the best bet because that's the one thing that takes away all of your meter. Should have punished that. My playstyle got a lot different once the lag started coming in. Again, as a general rule, I try to decide that any problem with lag is my fault, not my opponent, because A, I do have spotty connection sometimes, and B, it keeps me from being mad at the opponent. Like, if I know it's my lag, then I'm a little more forgiving with it. Then I can just say, hey, there's something wrong. Like if I'm playing a game and my connection's off all night, I know there's something else going on. I probably need to call my cable company or something because something bad is going on. Or maybe it's just a lot of usage in the area or whatever. I don't know. But if I can tell something is consistently going on bad, then I'm not going to sit there and, you know, all of a sudden it becomes something that's, well, you know, you just can't control it. Sometimes it's just like that, you know, that sucks. All of a sudden I'm a lot more forgiving. Now, if it's the opponent, then I want to, you know, run him down and tell you how terrible you are and how much more money you should pay and all that kind of stuff. So instead of allowing that to get in my head, my goal is to sit back and just say, it's you. It's your fault. I don't know what you did, but your connection is terrible. And because your connection is terrible, that is what's wrong with this game. Yeah, I saw that coming. Dang it. I did see that coming because this guy is very big on. He's very big on just doing stuff. If he's got meter, he's gonna do it. He is gonna do it. And that's kind of the thing you learn from Mortal Kombat. When you play Mortal Kombat, you learn about people who are very frivolous with their meter. As soon as they have it, they want to use it. Like it's money in his pocket, burning a hole. He's got to get rid of it. He has to get rid of it. Oh, I got knocked down. I got to do either a wake up or a roll. Is he close? If he's close, I need to do a wake up. If he's not close, I need to do a roll.
Your worst mistake.
I remain free and unpunished, Kitana.
This time I finish you, sorcerer.
I remain free and unpunished, Katana. Stop jumping. So we're gonna punish this guy. I hope we punish this guy. Yeah. You see me trying. I'm doing that Ermac lift. And I like to do the Ermac lift instead of the uppercut, because the Ermac lift can be amplified and I can get a lot more damage that way. The uppercut's just a quick and easy way to do it. And the Ermac lift also works if they jump away. I should have just gone for the uppercut there after the lift. So, slowly changing the way we play. Slowly. Getting that damage in, baby. And I know he wants to jump. You know why? Because the projectiles were working, and because I started blocking his projectiles instead of trying to fight his projectiles, so I just start walking in and getting closer. And since I'm walking in and getting closer, he has to try to change his tactic because the projectiles aren't working. So then he wants to jump in to try to get that attack, come in a different angle, literally. The force lift actually does work if they're jumping away. I just got to be closer for it. And that's a lot of places where uppercuts will miss, but the force lift will catch. But the force lift is... Shang Tsung has a lot of really good options in this variation. The force lift is probably one of the best anti-air options in the game. And like I said, the little smoke thing is probably one of the best anti-zoning options. You gotta read your opponent a little better. So again, you're just gonna let him kill himself because he wants to jump, we know. See me backing up and trying to give him space for it, and that's it. I know he wants to jump, and because I know he wants to jump, I just back up and give him space. I know the space that he wants to jump for. He's been jumping the whole game. And because I wasn't rushing in and trying to deal damage, he wasn't going to burn that meter to try to roll or do the wake up. You just kind of know what he wants. But that's one of the benefits that you get for people who do it the same thing all the time. Let me show you one more. Alright. This will be the last stop for the night. Should have showed. There is another side of this. There was a match that I did not show. I might still upload that match just as it is, but that is not learning from your opponent. It was a Liu Kang player, and all he did was kicks, kicks, kicks. And I knew what he was doing, and I knew how to stop it. But pay attention to that, by the way. I knew what he was doing, I knew how to stop it, but I know it's pretty good on frame advantage, so I just make myself... Playing against Liu Kang, I make myself nervous. Liu Kang, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero. So what I'm noticing about this particular thing is he's doing a lot of jumping, and not only is he doing a lot of jumping, but he has a very simple thing of trying to catch me, catching him with an anti-air, where he jumps, I jump after him, and he does the teleport and gets in free damage. So my decision is, I'm just not going to jump anymore. I should have stole that right there. I should have stole that right there. I think I tried. I think at one of those I tried to do just throw in the fatal blow for the kill, and it didn't come out. But I don't remember for sure. But very early, I saw what he's trying to do. He does a lot of jumping, jump backs, and that type of thing. He wants me to jump after him, and when I jump after him, the plan is to go into the teleport so you can get free damage. Also, and this is very important, yo, this is a great noob skin. That noob Cybot skin is so cool. So slick. I like that one almost, if not as much as, almost more than the Bat Who Smiles one. This is probably the best original one I like. He wants to keep jumping. That's cool. We gonna catch him out of there. Watch your feet. Nope. His get out of jail is his plan. Honestly, is to catch me jumping and hit me with that teleport. I don't think it's the variation that allows you to get a combo after that, though. It may be. Either way, my goal is to not let him get it. I know he wants it. Good throw. All I'm doing is playing defense at these ranges, so that was a good throw. Not doing anti-airs at all. Sometimes it's good to sit back and watch your matches, man, because I'm watching this dude do all this jumping and me not doing anything about it. It's disgusting. I did have a combo there. I just dropped. I gotta look back deeper into that. That may be a hidden aspect of my spawn game that I'm not using. Yep. So as you see, his plan is pretty much the same. Back up. Jump. Jump back. Oh, I can't believe they hit me. I cannot believe they hit me. Did he fatal blow? It's disrespectful, bro. That's disrespectful. You gonna make me watch this whole fatal blow at the end of it? That's why you're gonna lose. Your soul is mine. So what we learned is I can pretty much tell you before the next round, just based off this that first match, I can tell you his entire plan. He's gonna jump back, smoke ball. I think it's smoke ball, whatever it's called. Jump back, slide into amplified slide. Jump back, and when I start coming in, the jump back turns to jump forward. Here it comes. Yeah, jump forward goes into combo, but not a full combo. Jump back, but when I start trying to get in, jump forward. Jump back projectile. When I start coming in, jump forward. Here it comes. Wait for it. Jump forward. Oh, I caught him. Where's that jump forward? There it goes. That's why my anti-air has to be better, because I know what he's doing. And once I know what he's doing, I have to punish him. That was my mistake. I didn't get the most out of that combo. I could have done any special move at the end of that, and it would have worked. Spawn's very dangerous in the corner. This guy's got to be careful. I do like this when they jump back. I prefer to use. Ooh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Nice. When they start jumping back like that, I prefer to use Spawn's combo of forward 2, 1, because usually the 1 will catch you. So here's the fun thing. Because I'm focusing more on the anti-airs than anything else, when he tries to jump in, I uppercut. If he decides to use his teleport to try to catch me off guard, then I still miss because I'm closer to crouching than anything else. Or he still misses because I'm closer to crouching than anything else. Wish I had my camera on when I was playing this game, because I literally jumped up and did a dance when he did this. Not because I was angry, but because I knew he was desperate. Look at that. Because I'm in uppercutting, or in recovery from uppercutting, and I guess still considered in a crouch state, his teleport misses. So I have very little risk whatsoever for doing that. He has to come up with a better plan, which should be stop jumping in, but that's not going to be the plan. Yeah, boy. By the way, as much as I want to talk about Noob Saibot's costume, this is still one of my favorite outros in the game. Everything from Spawn being pulled down and like realizing he's dropping down and trying to grab out, and Malbosia, or not Malbosia, but you know, when everybody popping up, that's great. That's great. I love that. Now, when he went for a different character, I saw he had Kano in his little card. When he picked Aaron Black, I knew exactly what I was getting in for. I knew for a fact, because of how he played that first one, which was all gimmick. It was all jump back, teleport, jump back, move, which will work really well when you're fighting against people who don't know that you can just duck that smoke ball, and that smoke ball is really punishable. Because it's all gimmick, I know exactly what I'm getting into with this. He's going for the knockdown, and then once he gets the knockdown, it's time for run up, dive, run up, run up, dive kick, run up, dive kick, run up, slide, run up, dive kick. So my thought process at this point was, if I know he wants to do that, we're going to take that away from him. The first key is just to not get knocked down, but if you do get knocked down, block high 9 times out of 10. Because 9 times out of 10, what they really want is that dive kick and not the, or that drop kick and not the thing. Run up, drop kick, see? And they want to do the amplified version. The hope is that we'll catch you off guard. Watch your feet. The hope is you're going to block high, we'll catch you off guard. When you block high and we catch you off guard, then we can do the amplified and it'll hit you low, and then I can go back into it. I've been frustrated by enough Aaron Black to know exactly what I was looking for when he did this. I knew exactly what he wanted. After that first match, and the way he played Noob, who is a much better character than that, I knew exactly what he wanted when he played this. By the way, that throw comes out so fast after that.
Round 2. Fight.
You barely have a chance to breathe before you're being thrown. Now, Aaron Black has much faster projectiles than I do. He honestly would have done a good job if he just kept me back. Now you messed up. Because now I'm coming in. And when I get there, you're not gonna like me. See that bait? Y'all see that bait? He's starting to see the overhead, which I don't know why it took so long. Everybody knows that overhead by now. That is a spawn meme at this point. I think that should be game, folks. I don't know about you, but I think that should be game. Once I saw that hit, the crouching 1 hit, I knew crouching or standing 1-1 would hit, and I knew I could get that. And because you made me wait through that fatal blow at the end for no reason, you get all of it. You get all of it. There's your liver, or your lung, or wherever it is.
Fatality.
I didn't go anatomy, okay?
Spawn wins.
Alright, so that's just some of the things that they do. Again, this last one I just knew what he was going to do because of the character he picked and how he played. I'll have more stuff coming up soon. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, or not. Whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching. Peace out.